go girl, hope you know, girl. So girl, summer, I'ma watch you glow, girl. Vale no, baby, vale no. You so bad, no to agenu. You the best, baby, my record. Make a mess, oh, you got me like, hey, oh, put the girls to sleep, bonsoir. Baddies come nothing, not toi, but you can't let them win on fire. My record, my record, my record. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. My record, my record, my record. I'm with you, I'm with you. Baby, hallelujah. You the best, come hallelujah. You so bad, make a watch it. Don't you ask, baby, my bedroom. Give him help on a spinal dread. You gon' do what you want, I get mad. But with me, I get shotgun again. You can get what you want, just confess. Girl, you hot, give him smoke cigarette. Girl, you clean, but we could make a mess. My vehicle, my vehicle, my vehicle. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. My vehicle, my vehicle, my vehicle. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. You was up, baby, hallelujah. You the best, come hallelujah. You so bad, make a ET is so complete. And we ain't talking about your elections, they for sure complete. Ask me once, I tell you, girl, I gotta go shante. You ask again, throw there, girl, go throw thunder. I'm talking shit. Zingadili, eat them girls out there, we the spaghetti. Now they jacking those skis, we got the key. Girl, you got that slip, got that we lock it. And you bet, you was here, then you went. That's why your past niggas ain't here in events. And you ain't even tripping, doing it big in the end. They all they break they leash just to live in your skin. You was so girl, go girl, hope you know, girl. So girl, summer, I'ma watch you glow, girl. Girl, bitch, when you big on me, we both know it. Shit, man, don't cheat, girl, you good. My vehicle, my vehicle, my vehicle. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. My vehicle, my vehicle, my vehicle. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. You get up, baby, hallelujah. You the best, come hallelujah. You so bad, make a watch your new. Don't you act, baby, my hallelujah. Sleep on swab, baddies come no day, no thrive, but you can't let them win off while, no.
The best sports show on internet radio today. Off the Top Sports Radio on 8 Squad Rebel Radio.
Especially made for you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Off the Top Sports Radio with your boy June Pierre.
And be the analyst.
Yes, y'all, man. We are back on another Tuesday, giving y'all that best sports show on internet radio today. Yes, yours truly, Off the Top Sports Radio on 8 Squad Rebel Radio. And we want to thank everybody that's about to tune in on YouTube, Twitch, IG, X, Kick, Rumble, Roku TV, you name it, we are on it. All we ask y'all to do is like, share, and subscribe as we try to get B to get some energy over here. Dude.
I got some energy when we start talking. It's ebbs and flows, man.
Long day, right? But, oh, man, as we do on a Tuesday, man, on this beautiful Tuesday, man, we got a jam-packed show for y'all, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. I thought we was going to just come in here and talk basketball, break down the basketball finals. But yesterday, I think we had the free agency part 4 yesterday. That's how it felt like. Yesterday afternoon, with the news coming in back and forth. We
only expected one move.
But
we didn't expect all the other stuff that went down.
Crazy
day.
Crazy day, man. So we'll definitely talk about all the football moves that was made yesterday, some major ones, man, to some teams. So we'll definitely break that down and break every trade down, the 2 trades that went down. Then in New York, they picked up a couple of receivers to add to that receiver room. So we'll definitely talk about that and a lot more, man, on NFL as we get more news coming in here as slowly but surely this evening. So we'll talk about that. Then tomorrow night, man, it's here, man. It is here. The wait is over. The NBA Finals tips off, man, at San Antonio, man. The Knicks versus San Antonio Spurs. Yes, we got it last week. We were still trying to figure out who will be facing the Knicks, but Game 7 was a good one on Saturday, man. So we'll definitely talk about that and talk about the matchups, man. I like to do something called edges, who got the edge in each matchup on the court. So we'll definitely talk about that, who got the edge on each side. And let's see, man. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. So we'll definitely talk about that. We got the GOAT conversation we're going to continue to talk about. Talk about, hopefully I can get my bro Karev on the phone, talk about his spill, see who he side on this GOAT conversation and stuff. So we'll definitely, I'll definitely hit him up and see if we can get him on the phone for the GOAT conversation. And yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about. So let's get into it, man. Yesterday, like we mentioned, man, it went down yesterday, man. We want to talk about this trade right here first, right? I think this was the biggest one out of all the transactions that happened yesterday, right? Myles Garrett going to I'm about to say, why I keep on saying Los Angeles Rams for Jared Verse, and a crazy trade. I believe Jared Verse will be going to Cleveland with some picks, some good picks too, in this trade, right?
I think a first, second, and third, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
First, second, and third. 2027 first.
Mm-hmm.
2028 second.
Right.
2029 third.
Right. So and the Rams are doing the same thing they did when they went to go get Stafford, right? F them picks. We going after it again, right? Let's try it again. Yeah. This is basically this trade is saying. Let's try it again. We did it with Stafford. It brought us the championship. And let's go get the defensive player that we need. And let's see if it can get us over the hump. Because we was just right there knocking at the door last year, right? Mm-hmm. We just needed a couple of stops on that defensive side of the ball. But, yeah, man. What's your thoughts on this trade, man, when it first happened, B?
Just, crazy, unexpected trade. But happy for Myles Garrett. Mm-hmm. Not so happy for Jared Verse. I feel like Jared Verse is one of those, young, not even up and coming because he's arrived, getting ready to hit his prime. A very good player, but now he's not Myles Garrett by any stretch. Mm-hmm. So that's a huge difference maker there. I just think that, like I said, it was I guess both teams are getting impact players. Yeah. Maybe the Rams a little more, which mm-hmm. is why there was some picks added. On behalf of the Cleveland Browns. But I just think. Happy for Myles Garrett, like I was saying, because I just I wanted to see him in a winning situation, in a situation where he can actually play some playoff football, mm-hmm. And do some things, and make a name in the postseason. The way he does in the regular season. This was an all-in move by the Rams. Like you said, a couple years ago, they felt like they were a quarterback away. They mm-hmm. felt like Goff wasn't the guy. Maybe they get Stafford in there. And it paid off. Right. There were some other moves that were made that year. It wasn't just, the fact that they brought over Stafford. That was important, but this is the same situation kind of on the defensive side. They did bring Myles Garrett over, but they also have went and got Trent McDuffie from the Chiefs and some other moves that were made to shore up the defensive side and the secondary. And your secondary is as good as your pass rush, and when you add probably arguably the best pass rusher, and he is stout against the run as well. Well, I'll say the best defensive player because he is the reigning defensive player of the year. When you add that to your roster, only good things can happen from there. So we'll see how it goes. Of course, things have to be, played. Games got to be played on the field. Fits have to be made, scheme-wise. But it's a great move for both teams. I think Cleveland will be better this year. I just don't know how much better. I know they already gave the keys to Deshaun, which we kind of saw happening because of the contractual situation. They're paying him so much money. I don't think that they would have any trade takers in that regard. So it looks like Shador is probably going to be in a backup role once again, but who knows? We don't know what type of Deshaun Watson we're going to see. But a young player like Jared Verse, on already Cleveland's defense has been stout for years, led by Myles Garrett. So it's really, I'm not going to say it's no drop off. I mean Myles Garrett just he just got the record for sacks in the season. I think he had 24 or something like that this year. So, there's nothing to sneeze at. But, when you talk about Jared Verse, he's also a very good defensive guy and very disruptive. A lot of what he does doesn't always show up on the stat sheet. He's able to get it done, though. But, yeah, incredible trade, blockbuster. Definitely shocked the nation, the football world yesterday. I know Rams fans. Shout out to my boy Kels. I know he's ecstatic. The
my
Rams,
boy talking about getting Super Bowl tickets already.
Yeah,
like, homeboy,
yeah,
we gotta
cool.
play these games,
I mean,
man.
It's 17 of
like,
them things on the schedule, like, man. And ain't nobody gonna bow down and back down.
They ain't making the first year with Stafford. They ain't go to the Super Bowl the first year with Stafford, did they?
I think they went the next year.
The next year, right?
Yeah, I think they went the next year.
They ain't penciled in, man. Definitely a big part. Like, get Myles Garrett definitely gonna play a big part in getting after the defense. Like you mentioned, they went all in on the defensive side, right?
Yeah.
Not just Myles Garrett. They made a trade for Trent McDuffie, right? I believe they got both of the corners for the Kansas City. I believe they got both of the corners for some Kansas City. I definitely will look that up. But they went all in.
Still got Brian Young.
Yeah.
Still got Fisk. Guys on that defensive line that are very disruptive and great players in their own right. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. The Rams are basically, they definitely are sending a message to the league though, with this move. And if everything gels the way that we anticipate, the NFC West just got even more interesting, especially with the Seahawks and the Niners being contenders. That's an interesting ringtone.
Let me see who. You on live with Off the Top Sports Radio?
Everything jelly.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? It's rolling.
This is who?
It's rolling.
Rolling?
Yeah.
What's going on,
Big,
Rolling?
Big Eagle.
Oh man, rolling.
Oh, roll. Oh, roll.
Yeah, Big Eagle.
Oh, roll. What's good, my
I
guy?
don't know if you're
What's
so
up,
big
Brody?
today, man. Like,
What's up with it?
Hey, yo, turn your background down, man. We hear the feedback.
I got you.
All right.
Listen, I just want y'all to know, listen, I'm not worried about that Ram shit. I'm not worried about none of that.
oh
right?
man,
I'm not
typical
worried
shit.
about AJ being out of there. None of that. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic we got him about the closet. It's almost like when Drake left Death Row. We everything's still, it's cool. We not worried about nothing. Feel me? I can promise you this. We going to the Super Bowl this year, bro. Just
Oh
watch
my
everything
God.
work out, man. Just watch everything work out. My young boy Lemon is look, but he ain't win the Blitnikoff for nothing, man. Everybody worrying about this, worrying about that. Philadelphia, we good in Philly, man.
Hey, Ro, it's gonna be easy to defend y'all now.
Everything is sunny. It's real sunny in Philadelphia, bro.
Hey, yo, you know it's gonna be real easy to defend y'all now, right? Like,
How?
Man, nobody not scared of Wicks.
Listen,
Devontae Smith, okay.
And you don't understand that the tight end that we drafted for Vanderbilt, he gonna be different.
Stowers.
That's got
Eli
a replacement, and we still got Goddard. We still got Saquon. Smitty gonna go crazy. You feel me? Like, bro, our defense still is our defense. Like, what we talking about here? Like, I'm not worried about nothing, fellas.
So when you start the season 1-4, then what?
Start 1-4.
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking hypothetically right now.
Get rid of Jalen.
I can't even understand our hypothetical thoughts. That kind of shit, right? That don't even make any sense.
All right, man.
1-4? Come on, man. That's crazy.
You can't. There's no way that you could possibly look at your team the way it's constructed currently and just think that y'all about to run through the league like y'all used to.
I honestly look. I'm gonna be real objective, right? 17 game season. Looking at our schedule, looking at our roster, I got us winning 12. I got us winning 12 games, 13 games.
Oh my God.
Definitely winning the division. Division is not even. I'm not even worried about the division. That's not even up for thought.
Yeah, we have this thing where we say coaching matters, right?
Right.
And when you start losing people and adding people, that kind of it helps, but it also, depending on who it is, but it can also hurt your team. You guys are coming into the season with another offensive coordinator. I think that you guys lost a very important piece that you guys are now trying to downplay in Christian Parker. As it pertains to him, with your secondary and those players, and then you lost your best receiver.
Vic is the voice of that defense, man. I'm pretty sure the guys vibe with Parker, but ultimately, Vic is the catalyst of that defense, man. I would like. You guys are making it seem like that, man, that y'all got this guy that y'all about to. And y'all defense was terrible last year, especially y'all secondary. Like, y'all about to have some type of world-renowned defense now. We gonna see.
I mean, like you said, they were the worst. So it's the only
best defensive player in the draft. Y'all got the best defensive player in the draft. Y'all got upgraded supposedly on defense, and so it should be no excuses. I honestly got the Giants beating y'all week 1, being honest. And that's being objective, too. I got the Giants beating y'all.
Listen, whatever it is that you do on your spare time, you should stop, man. Whatever you smoke, drink, like, just leave it alone for a little while.
Hey, Ro, ain't that
I'm just being honest.
Listen, I mean, we've been on the show, me and June, talking about that. I mean, I think
if I'm really being honest and being objective, I'm honestly more worried about the Giants than I am the Cowboys this year.
I know, we know. Right. You're worried about the team that hasn't beat you, but you're worried about the team that you usually split with every year.
It's the same thing with y'all, man. It's the same thing with y'all.
How is it the same thing when they moving different? Everything that they've done this year has been different from anything that they've ever done.
You guys are gonna win 9 games, 10 games. Y'all might make the playoffs this year. Y'all might not.
Okay.
Y'all coach will be fired this year at the end of the year. It was the Schottenheimer. He'll be going like it's the same thing, man. Okay. It's the same thing.
Whatever y'all believe, man. I'm glad you're not a fortune teller.
Nah, listen. I try to be as objective as possible.
That's not objective. Your objectivity is nonsense, bro. Like, this is just. But listen, just like I told June with the Giants, even though it is expected for them to be better under John Harbaugh, I just think that it's going to take, it's going to take some time to start clicking and really mastering the Harbaugh way, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. The spotlight will be on them that first quarter of the season. That first 4 or 5 games. You got to realize guys don't play preseason and stuff like that.
What I'm scared of, honestly, is especially defensive wise, if they play to their draft, meaning if those guys play like at the position that they was drafted, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough to beat them. They're gonna have a mean pass rush.
Yeah, I heard that before.
It's gonna be tough.
Hey, we get ready to back up, man. We
I
get
heard
ready
that
to back
before.
up, man. I'm telling you,
Now,
man.
secondary wise, I don't really know what they doing secondary wise, but like I said,
Hey, we working.
as far as pass rush,
We
that
working.
shit that on paper, right now on paper is definitely scary. It's definitely scary.
Paper
We
means
working.
nothing to me.
We
Bro,
working. Yeah.
we appreciate you for calling.
Word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank
yes,
you
sir,
so much,
man.
bro.
we
Yes,
about to
sir.
get
I
on
definitely
AJ
keep
Brown in
calling
a few minutes.
Yeah, we about to talk about your boy AJ, so stay locked in,
He
man.
ain't your boy no more, I guess, right?
No, he's done, man. He's
Oh,
done, man.
my God.
They helped you get a ring. You see how
He's
niggas do,
done.
yo?
Yo, that's the
He-
Philly
We
fans
made
for
him a
you,
niggas
bro.
champion, man. We made that guy a champion, and he gonna and do his to us in return. Go ahead, man. He could have kept his ass in Tennessee, man.
Oh, now he kept his
Now
ass
he
in
coulda kept.
Tennessee.
That's why.
could've
That's
kept
what I'm
his ass,
saying.
but
That's
don't
why.
worry about
That's
it.
why I'm so glad the Sixers lost. Like Philadelphia doesn't deserve
It's all
any
good,
type
though.
of
It's all good, 'cause I promise
sports
you,
glory at all, man.
Lemon is going to set the narrative, right? And Howie owe us one too because he jerked us a couple years ago when he picked Reagan instead of Justin Jefferson, right? So he owe us one. So Lemon gotta damn near be a godsend for us.
But we
Yeah,
don't
we'll
know.
see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
We
see.
don't know.
We'll know. You still got Jalen back there. All right, man. We appreciate you, bro.
All right,
Stay
man,
locked
have a
in.
good one, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
God, bro. Like he
Yeah.
said, big Philly. He's a huge Philly fan, man. This is one of the most. Oh man, that's my guy. That's my guy. He just he could be objective when he want to be, but when his objectivity is next level, yo. That's my dog, man. He be having me cracking up on the book, bro. We be going back and forth, man. Shout out to him for checking in. But yeah, but as it pertains, he said he ain't worried, man. Listen, I'm in the NFC. This has my attention, and they on my schedule, so I don't give a fuck what he talking about.
Hey.
I'm worried. I'm not worried, but I'm concerned. I mean, that's
AB, remember what we talked about on Saturday
Gotta line
with
it up,
Jackson Dart, right? I say Dart, with that bullshit he pulled off going to that Trump thing, we got to deal with Dallas first game. You cannot come out the gate losing because now the Rams, I was in.
Oh, the
my
Rams
man,
week 2.
Week 2.
Right.
And they done picked up the best defense in football. Right? So I'm like, yo, you pull off that stuff, you better get your shit together.
Right.
These first 2 games ain't going to be too easy, brother. And then Tennessee, we talked about Tennessee already, which they getting coached up by Robert Saleh. You know that defense is going to get better under his tutelage. Come on, man. Like that's what yesterday I'm like, damn, we got to see him early.
Yeah,
too.
I don't gotta see him till late, but at the same time,
Come on, man.
it's concerning, bro.
Right,
When
very.
players, when teams that are in your conference, make that. I mean, why wouldn't you be concerned? He's going to a great program, great coaching. Players all over the. They're very organized. They have Matthew Stafford, who's one of the more everybody he's a top 5 definitely as far as talent. Even at his old age, older guy. But yeah, man, I mean, that's something to worry about, even on paper. So, I'm not going to poo-poo the move. I think it's great for them. Like I said, the games got to be played week in and week out.
Right.
Nobody's going to back down. But at the same time, we're going to see if they make this thing difficult to stop. Because guess what? Even if Myles Garrett doesn't have the year statistically as we anticipate, he brings a lot of attention, which opens up things for the other dogs that they have on the defense. So, when you now, if you got a double and maybe sometimes triple team, if you talk about putting a chip on Myles Garrett, now you have it's going to open things up for Brian Young. It's going to open things up for Fisk. It's going to open things up for the defense in general. So, we'll see.
Hey, Rob, this is my guy, my guy Rob, man. We grew up together. Not Big Rob, but my other guy, Rob, man. Rob Battles on the check-in, man. First time tuning into, probably said a couple of back in the day. You always
Tune
used to
in
watch
more.
That. Yeah, but he a
in
49er
more.
fan too.
I know. Tune in more. Rob. That's my guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he will go to your eye. Don't be scared now. You got Big Trent over there, right? Now we gonna see.
Woo.
Now we gonna see. He a little up there in age now. Got a little young boy over there. You know what I'm saying?
Burke, what's going on, Jared? He's not mad.
I mean, shit. I
Is
kind
he
of
mad?
would. I don't know if he mad. I didn't see anything, but I would
think
be.
he
I mean,
mad.
shit. I would be mad as far as the weather concerned. Like, I got to go over there. I got to play in Cleveland. Ain't shit in Cleveland. You leaving LA, the LA lifestyle, etc. Like, yeah, I would be a little sad about that shit. But I mean, as far as the team and the overall dynamic of the team, then they might be a little bit better. They are defensive. I guess you could say strong. As it pertains to the team's makeup, I think they are more of a defensive team right now. More than offense, because the offense just got some things that they need to get together. Receivers wise, they picked up some young guys. Right. The quarterback situation has been fluctuating. Hopefully they get some stability at that position, whether it be this year or next or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see.
Right. So
we'll see.
Yeah, but you never know. You know how LA went in for Stafford. You see how Detroit turned around. It took them like 2 years, but they turned around for right there with golf. This might be a turnaround for Cleveland. You never know, right? So they just gotta get the right people in there, right? So, all right, AJ Brown. We heard this for, I believe we was going on 2 months hearing this. They gonna let him go. Release him at June.
Look
1st.
at my boy. He's my boy now. He out my division. He's my guy again. He was my guy before Tennessee. He was, in Tennessee. And then he started wearing this nasty, like, dirty looking green color, and fucked me up. But now he's back. He's in the East still, but on the AFC side, I love it. Cool. He gives a young quarterback in Drake May a nice weapon. A strong physical receiver. That kind of still demand. I ain't gonna say kinda. He still demands a double team, man. Mm-hmm. Like if you're not careful, it can get spooky. And he will open things up, and things will be opened up for him. They have a run game over there in New England. Mm-hmm. He played for Vrabel before, and I think that they have an understanding. And I think that everything will be fine. He adds to a nice core over there. I think they got Romeo Dobbs over there now for free agency. Mm-hmm. You still got Kayshon Boutte over there as well. Mm-hmm. And you got your tight ends, Hunter Henry. As well, and the running backs are the running backs. They get busy, they get after it. The way they, Josh McDaniel runs his system. So this is an upgrade, man, to a team that played in the Super Bowl last year. You're hoping as a Patriot fan that they don't have the hangover, but this definitely helps. It's basically a swap out of Diggs for AJ, and Diggs had a pretty good year last year. It didn't finish the way he wanted it to, but now you bring in AJ, so there's really no drop off. You could probably say it's an upgrade, especially if you're talking about age wise as well. Mm-hmm. So, salute to the Patriots. They got their guy. It's been rumored. We talked about this for like June said, months. A lot of guys go to where the continuity and chemistry is, and being that he was already coached by Vrabel, I think he's a Vrabel guy. I don't think Vrabel had anything to do with him leaving Tennessee. I think that was the front office. I think that's where there was some disgruntled, behavior behind that, which also led to, Vrabel eventually being fired as well. So, but both parties are happy, and Patriots, they ain't going nowhere. Buffalo, I know y'all gonna be opening up a new stadium and all of that this year, and y'all look to get back to dominance. But the Patriots are right there to stay. So I look forward to this particular rivalry for the next few years. Should be good. And I'm sorry, Jets. I know I'm leaving y'all out at Miami. I just don't know what y'all got.
Right.
Like the rosters look kind of good. Everything on paper looks solid, but the Jets are coming off a year where they had a defense that generated no interceptions, 0 for 17 weeks. They weren't able to pick nobody off. Like, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. So you only look for them to get better from here. Yeah. But I don't know if they're in compete mode with these two teams. I think these two teams are a little more ready, from a coaching aspect, a personnel aspect, etc. So we'll see.
So, a couple of days. I want to talk about with the, now he's gone from the Eagles. There was a lot of things that came out. The relationship between him and Jalen Hurts wasn't there anymore because there's some things that happened behind the scene, which I think we'll save it for a sports and relationship show one day because I definitely heard this story about it. I gotta really, I gotta hear if that is that
we gotta
true.
Get into
I gotta see if there's any truth behind that. But they said the relationship kind of went, sour when that happened. Then you got Jordan Mailata, who's the left tackle on the football team, say he's happy. This is all over. Where they traded him.
I can get that.
He said they didn't really know how the offense was going. The focus on the team and especially the offense. He said it wasn't no real focus. They didn't know their identity, or they was gonna throw the ball, or they gonna be a running team. So AJ Brown, I guess, because we seen it on the sideline where he's asking for the ball, reading books, meditating, and all that stuff. So that probably played all into it. So so it seemed like they happy with the, this is all over now, and they could focus on the squad that they have.
I ain't see this dude smile all year like that.
Hey, yo, he must have been a Patriot guy before the whole thing. I seen videos of him.
Maria Taylor interviewed him, and he alluded that he grew up a Patriots fan.
Oh, okay.
There's an old picture of him surfing around with the Tom Brady jersey. So it's kind of. I think they did an interview somewhere in his house. He already had the Patriots rug. So he was basically saying the Patriots has been my team for years. Yeah. Eagles is work. That was work, and I did what I did there. But this is it's kind of like full circle of.
He did an interview with Edelman and Gronk too, where he kind of put gave a little pointed there that he was gonna end up being a Patriot, And Edelman even came out yesterday saying, "Yo, bro, you can wear the 11, but he's gonna actually wear number 1."
I'm about to say, why can't he wear the 11? Yeah. Who the fuck are you? Like, you ain't nowhere near
they probably retired his jersey. I don't know.
Why? You ain't who AJ is as a receiver now. Like, you had some little moments and shit, but you ain't AJ, bro. So he can have a number. You damn right he could. That's weird, but okay. Yeah, I did see something about that. He's gonna wear number 1.
He's gonna wear number 1.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah. But we'll see how it works out, man. And Patriots were, man. Like you said, they defending AFC champions, man, and they looking to get back there, man. So. And they nicely, they got a squad. So we'll see, man. All right. The other news that came out yesterday, right? Right here in New Jersey, the Giants, was holding tryouts out for a couple of receivers. Well, not a couple, but about 4 receivers that was brought in for tryouts. And these 3, let's put you on the screen: Baxter Berrios, Odell Beckham Jr. and Juju Smith-Schuster was 3 out of the 14 players, and I think the other player was Anthony Miller, guy that young receiver that played for Baltimore, and because they brought these guys in because the Giants dealing with a lot of injuries in that receiver room. Just last week, Gunnar Shesky just got hurt, torn his ACL. He's gonna be out for the season. Darius Slayton is dealing with an injury. He won't be ready to training camp. And we all know about the Malik Labors thing, right?
No, you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
That's
the scary part.
That's why I want to get into it, really get into this. Because I'm like, all right, they're going to sign. I thought my whole thing was like, they're going to sign one of these guys, right? Okay, the Odell Beckham news came out, right? Boom. Then Barrios news came out. They signed him too. Then a couple of minutes later, they signed you. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Somebody let me know. So I'm looking at this situation with Malik Labors.
This is smoke.
I think bro gonna start in the PUP list, which is gonna hurt as a Giants fan. And when you're on that list, you don't get out of that. You gotta sit out automatic 6 weeks, 6 games, right? So, I'm Giants fans. I think this is a sign telling you that Malik Neighbors might start. And they did this past weekend. That's what it was, all signs with the Odell Beckham being in New York, because they also did a Giants always do an annual softball game, and they had all the Giants players out there, and Brian Burns actually hosted the softball game, and Malik Neighbors hit the ball
and was very ginger.
Very ginger.
He basically skipped
Yes.
to the first base.
And I'm like, oh,
That
we
ain't-
my friend, we're in June, and
it looked
training
like
camp
it looked
supposed
like
to
it
start
hurts.
next month.
It looked like it hurts for him to run.
Yeah, so it was just like, come on, man. Then with that, I just told y'all with Darius Slayton and what happened to Gunnar Olszewski, that they had to sign these 3 guys, right, to the roster. Bastard Barrios, I'm going to be a more special team guy, returning kicks and all that stuff, but Odell.
Juju is a possession guy.
Yeah, and I understand the Juju signing because I forget that we had Matt Nagy as our offensive coordinator, right?
Yeah.
And Matt Nagy just coached Juju Smith-Schuster and KC, which Juju will probably know the more the lingo of the offense, and it'll be more easier for him to acclimate to the offense, right? So I understand that signing. Now the Odell signing, right? A lot of people gonna say, okay, the last great year he had.
Say what it was. Pom Poms was out.
Oh, it was shoot. My pom-poms is out.
But wow. I mean,
That's my guy.
From a nostalgic standpoint of him returning to the team, and
Should have never left, man.
Yeah, but that y'all wait, let me just, because I was about to go off. Y'all didn't even want him in New York no more.
It was not the fans.
Now y'all got
It was
arms
Gettleman.
out, bro. Y'all said
It
y'all
was
was
Gettleman.
tired of the antics and the fucking kicking of the nets.
Look, if you performing with the antics, I do not mind it.
That had slowed down too. He wasn't who y'all thought he was anymore.
It was just and it was that
Y'all
one
sent
interview.
him to Cleveland. And
It was that one interview that kind of that's what sent him. Then he interviewed. Who he was interviewing with? Weezy? Is it Weezy that he was interviewing with? It was somebody he was interviewing, and he threw Eli Manning under the bus. In that interview, and that kind of kicked him out of town, right? With that interview right there, and sent him to Cleveland. He had
9
one great
seasons
year.
later.
Yeah, he had one good year with Cleveland. Then they traded him to L.A.
He looked good there.
Yeah.
Before getting hurt.
Yeah.
And then it was it after that. Went to Baltimore. It just.
James said 3 receivers over 30 is crazy. Look, there's a lot of young receivers in that room. There's nothing wrong with getting some veteran guys in that room, man, to help those young receivers out. And I believe that's what these guys are going to do. When you talk about Odell Beckham, Juju Smith-Schuster, guys that been through the trenches, definitely will help that out. Now, as I'm expecting Odell to come in there and
tell me what you expect.
55
I
passes
want to know.
for 1,000 yards. No, I'm not expecting that. All right? Those years, I think, is well beyond them, right?
So what you expecting?
Look, I'm just expecting a guy that's going to make plays, that's going to step in there, help the quarterback out, and look, whatever happens, it happens. If he do get 1,000 yards, wow, you be due, right?
Yeah, no,
wow.
yeah.
He will shut some doubters up, right?
No, yeah.
Nobody would not expect that after all them injuries he went through.
I don't see 1,000, but we'll see. I mean, I know, like I said earlier, when they had that fucking Fanatics flag game,
Yeah.
I said he gonna gas y'all up to sign him. Y'all saw him doing the one hand stuff, but that's flag. That's probably where he at now. But listen, all the best. I'm happy to see him back in football. I am.
You're just not happy to see him back in blue.
No, I'm just not happy to see
just
that.
didn't say that.
No, it's just the situation. It's the situation. Y'all, because I don't know how much he actually can contribute to a team right now. I think he's 33 years of age, and he's 2 seasons removed.
What?
I think the last time he played was 2024, right? Or 2020?
Miami, 2024, yeah.
Yeah, 2024.
Yeah.
Where he had a grand total of 9 catches. So I don't, He hadn't had a 1,000-yard season since 2019, like you said, with the Browns. Mm-hmm. Everything has pretty much been going downhill from there.
Yeah.
He hasn't even had 40 catches in a season since that time. So that's just my thing. I didn't understand the whole pom-pom shaking.
Hey, we just happy as Giants fans.
I know y'all missed them. Maybe because
I've
you know what it
everything
remind me of?
What?
You know what it remind me of? When Dallas had brought back Jason Witten for that 1 year. It's the same situation. Older guy, we ain't expecting him to do much, but we just used to seeing 82 with the star on his helmet, and we was just happy for whatever he can contribute to the team if he can.
He went to the Raiders for 1 year, right?
Yeah, he went to the Raiders, and then he had came back to us, and then he officially had retired or whatever. But it was happy to see him back for that 1 year, But we knew he was, he wasn't Witten no more. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the same situation. You got your guy that played, X amount of years, was electrifying, and when he was healthy, superstar, rock star, athlete. Right. But those years have passed him, man. That would be equivalent to Dallas signing Dez Bryant again. Like, Dez my guy, but I know Dez can't get open on these young jokers no more. The separation ain't gonna be there. But we'll see. Odell had a little different skill set, different feet. So, you don't get faster as you get older, though. I ain't trying. I'm just talking from a realistic standpoint. As you get older, your feet don't get faster. But
you never know, man.
You never know.
You never know.
Be as optimistic as you want to be.
Like
man.
I said, I ain't expecting him to be our lead receiver. While
at this point, so now you saying that you're not expecting that, but it's almost like it's that. And I get that. I respect that, right? Yeah. But this is what I will say. In New York, right? It always comes that unwavering, unnecessary pressure to be something that he no longer is. Now, if Giants fans come in with the expectation that you have that maybe he could just contribute some catches here and there, maybe he still could take the top off of defense and get a deep ball here and there, cool. But if they coming in, or if they expected him to come in and have 1,200-yard season, and he falls anywhere short of that, they're gonna be like, "What did we do this for?" It's gonna fall back on Odell. And now I think that's the unfair part of the whole situation. You understand what I'm saying?
But if you see Odell line up on the outside, you as a defense,
I'm not thinking anything.
You're not gonna look over there.
I mean, you look over there.
You're not gonna look over there. Just
this is what I will say.
You're not gonna.
Odell is going to have to earn the respect that he used to have. He's gonna have to earn that because people are gonna look at it the same way I'm looking at it. Like, yo, bro, you've been injured. You've been out of football for 2 years. Ain't no way you about to come in here and kick my ass. And I've been here. I'm 26 and been balling consistently for 5 years, year in and year out. It's like you're gonna have to show me that them feet still work. You're gonna show me. You have to show me that you still got those, those quick releases that you had, and
right.
The uncanny ability to get open. You got to show me. And it's gonna be interesting to see. I tell you this: ticket sales gonna be on point, and I think that might have been a marketing move by the Giants front office too. Like, he could put butts in seats. Because guess what? Giants fans have kind of started to get checked out a little bit too, as far as going to games and, being disappointed. So it's like, all right, if not for nothing, they're going to come see Odell. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how that works out, man. It's just a weird dynamic.
Well, Snake, what up, man? On the IG, man. Definitely tuning in. Alex, man. What's up? What up, fellas? Look, hey, man, I'm just excited because As a New York fan, I've been getting everything I've been asking for. Because I was up here a couple of months ago asking for Odell, asking for my Knicks to be in the championship, right? And they got there. I just need one more thing, Lord. Just get us. Let's win this NBA Finals.
This guy's up here.
Oh, man.
I'm going to be
really
lose. I'm going to be in here with so much black and silver. And I ain't even no Spurs fan. Just because Knicks fan. And it's not even your fault, June. Well, kind of it is, because you came up here after a second round win with balloons and all types of decoration. And I didn't understand that, but cool.
Hey, just imagine. Just
cool.
imagine.
Y'all coloring subways.
Hey. I did see that. I'm like, that's wow.
Yeah, they coloring subways orange and blue. It's
Hey,
just, I'm sick of it all. You know what I'm saying? So, Spurs, do what you do.
Yo.
Oh, man.
Let's stay in the football real quick. We had a couple of signings while we was just on air. Drake London. They just gave Drake London the bag in Atlanta. Let me see what's the number. Reach a $141 million extension. So what?
Oh, over 4 years.
Yeah, over 4 years.
Okay. Listen, if that's what they believe in. That's what the
Just
Falcons
don't know
believe in.
Quarterback situation over there. All right. They brought in Tua. You got Michael Penix that's, injury prone, looking like now already. So I don't know. He has been balling though the past couple of years. He has been throwing up some numbers.
Like $35 million a year. Wow.
So yeah. What number? So he's like right there with the Brenda Ayuk's and them, right?
Yeah. That's CD. That's all. That's
Yeah. Okay.
Guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
he might have got a little more. That's like 30. That's like 35.2.
Yeah.
Type situation.
Yeah. So.
Atlanta.
Hopefully it produce, man. Did Bijan get his money? I don't think Bijan got paid yet.
Nah, not yet.
I don't think he get paid yet. The Steelers signed Herbig. Nick Herbig lands a 4-year deal, $100 million extension too. So we just seen Myles Garrett, right? People just got traded. I've been talking to a lot of Steelers fans, and TJ, after he got that bread, haven't really been producing. He's still out there doing what he do as TJ, but they really big on this kid, Nick Herbig. And they got one of your guys from Ohio State. Sawyer. They kind of big on him too. So I don't know. TJ might be the next guy. I ain't gonna say this year. Maybe next year that be moved. Cause the Myles Garrett thing, people, that started last year, if y'all remember.
Yeah, he wanted out.
Yeah, he wanted out. They just gave him that extension, and and he's like, okay,
it's all good, but he's one of those guys that he wants to win.
Right.
He wants to play competitive football all the way up and through January. So I get it.
And especially with the whole Steeler thing, what's going on? New coach in there now. They say Mike Tomlin. So it's just like, I don't know. We'll see, man. So let me see. In that other NFL, those are the two signings that actually happened just a couple of hours ago. We talked about that. Browns elated to join the Browns. Yeah. So, and Josh Jacobs, which we talked about on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
He's
with
at
that
practice,
case, but he had practice OTAs.
Yeah.
So I guess nothing happened. I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. We'll see. Another thing with that Odell situation, going back to Odell. Hey, my man Jalen Hyatt. You gotta come off that 13, my guy. You gotta come off that 13. Today, Odell officially practiced with the Giants this morning, and he had the number 3 on, which he been wearing.
He wore that in college.
He wore it also. The other teams.
With
Baltimore and the Rams. He wore it with the other teams. Has been, but you gotta come off that 13, man. I gotta get my 13 because I still got my 13 jersey. That's one jersey I didn't burn. Right, I didn't get rid of. That's one jersey I didn't almost burn. It's still in the closet because I knew this day was gonna come. Well, my guy will be back in the blue, in royal blue. So I'm about to put that jersey back in the dry. They probably put it in the dry cleaners already, but it's just sitting in the closet, But it's coming out. It's coming out this year. It's coming back out this year. Let's go. Shake the Giants blues and just stick with the Knicks. We don't need that rubbing off. All right, Bernard, you sound like a hater. Zay, if you can, block him. All right. You sound like a hater, my guy. Sound like a hater, man. Sound like a hater. Yeah, I think that's it with far as football news, man. We still seeing what's going to happen, what's going to go down in San Francisco. Is with Brandon Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk is currently still on the roster. I'm telling you, man, something weird in me is telling me that they're going to hold that man hostage. Because after a while, he's going to have to report or he's going to get fined.
Right. So
it's like, once he report, he ain't going to get no playing time.
Yeah.
They ain't going to put him in.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're about to make him suffer because of how he moved and how he did it. It's a right and wrong way to do everything. And at the end of the day, the owners, they be banding together. That's probably why nobody even picked him or probably got any trade offers or whatever. He's looking at like, yo, by June 1st, they got to let me go. And they ain't do it yet.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
So sometimes they'll sacrifice a couple $1 million to teach a player a lesson and let them know, like, yo, you can't do whatever you want to do because I guarantee you, as soon as they release him, Washington gonna get on the phone.
Yeah, and I tell you the truth, I think if he would have just came out there and played last year, just play, I think they would have granted your wish. You see with the Myles Garrett and the AJ Brown situation, right? They granted those guys their wishes.
You wasn't showing up.
Like.
You took that advance, man, and went crazy. Driving past the stadium, speeding and shit. Like, yeah, man, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, man.
He might have messed up.
Yeah, so they look like they picked up a couple of receivers already, so they look like they're ready to move on from him. So we'll see.
It's just a matter of time, I guess.
Yeah,
but I thought they would have did it yesterday.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. And those other players, Josh Sweat, Tony Pollard. And those guys still on their team. They'll see if they'll those organizations.
Hey Tony, man, you can come back home, man. I ain't want you to go. They just ain't want to pay you, which I understood at the time. That was a lot of money that you were demanding. But I'll take a nice friendly contract.
He ain't gonna be expensive to come back now. You should not be asking for no buku money now.
You can't ask for buku money. Your stock dropped when you went there. And granted, you went into a bad offensive situation, quarterback wise, scheme wise. I don't blame you. You took the money when you had the opportunity because it's not guaranteed. But now if you want to play better football, man. Well, or you might want to stay because Titans might they might show you something, and the division is there for the taking. That division is always open.
Always open.
I know you have Houston, who is they were very good last year, very dominant on the defensive side, but you also have to look at the quarterback situation there with C.J. Stroud, who's been kind of inconsistent. I mean, I know he cut his hair now.
Cut his hair.
That don't mean it's gonna lead to more passing.
Cut his hair.
So we'll see.
A new C.J. Stroud. More focus.
Yeah, we'll see. Looking like sophomore C.J. Stroud, sophomore year at Ohio State. We'll see though.
Yeah.
But as it pertains to there's a question mark on Indy. There's a question mark on Jacksonville. They lost some things. Travis Etienne is gone.
Yeah.
So there's some things that need to be sorted out amongst those teams in that division. So. Titans, you might have a chance.
Right. So we'll see. All right, it's exactly 7:00 on the dot. So around this time we pay the bills, man. Show love to our sponsors. So with that being said, man, shout out to all our sponsors. Clarity, of course, man. Shout out to Clarity. My brother Jay always supporting us. Today is Tuesday, and it's deal of the day. First, we got Master Pizza, which we was at me and B this past weekend at the West Orange location, located at 41 Freeman Street in West Orange, New Jersey. And every Tuesday, if you mention Off the Top Sports Radio at the West Orange location and Livingston location, you get 15% off your purchase. So don't forget to mention Off the Top Sports Radio. All right. Then our second deal of the day on Tuesdays will be Hookah and Chill, man. Remember, if you mention Off the Top Sports at both locations, the East Orange location, located on 61 Central Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey, and the South Orange locations located at 391 South Orange Avenue, You mentioned Off the Top Sports Radio, you get 20% off your purchase. So definitely check out both locations out, man. Shout out to the family over there, Breeze and the family over there for continuing to support us. Sans Sports Multimedia Network, shout out to my guy Sans, man. Always coming through. I know I hit him up at the last minute to use the StreamYard on Saturday, and he definitely came through and let me use it. So shout out to Sans Sports Multimedia Network for everything you do for our show. DM Football, man. Shout out to DM. DM got some of the best football training going on every Thursday right there on 14 Depot Square in Montclair, New Jersey. So if you're looking for some off-season training, young athletes, check out DM training for sure. All right. Soko Bar and Grill. Shout out to Soko Bar and Grill, Corey and the family over there. Soko has been supporting us, I believe, the last 5 years. So shout out to Soko Bar and Grill, man. They got a lot of events coming up, They definitely hosting the NBA Finals tomorrow night there, man. So definitely, if you're looking for somewhere to watch the basketball game, every year.
Shout out to my man Mark T. I know he's not a sponsor, but that's still a homie.
Yeah.
They Llewellyn Park. They got something going on. I see somewhere else. I think DJ Tragedy's supposed to be somewhere. They got something
Shout
going on.
out to Tragedy. That's my guy.
That's my guy too. It's gonna be games.
Yeah.
The game gonna be on tomorrow.
You know why they hosting? Because it's New York. It's go New York, go New York, go. It's the Knicks, baby. Nobody would have been hosting the NBA Finals of the Cavs and the Spurs. Come on,
they would have. It just probably wouldn't have been nobody going.
Come on, man.
But you gonna get some. These bars gonna make some money because the Knicks fans are in a frenzy. You hear me? They talking reckless. Talking about 4. They think they gonna sweep again. You know that chronic. I ain't talking about Dr. Dre. It's hitting them.
Yeah. So definitely, if you're looking for somewhere to watch the game tomorrow night, we at Soko Bar. I'm gonna be in the house because
I'm torn.
Look, listen.
I'm gonna have to hear Derek mouth.
Oh, Derek on one side and me on the other side.
Oh man, it's no win here.
For a year?
It's no win.
Oh man, for a year. Oh man. So we'll see, man. All right. And last but not least, Goose has insurance. Shout out to our girl Gloria. If you need any type of insurance, definitely check Goose has insurance company for any type of insurance that's needed. All right. So shout out to all our sponsors. All right. Let's get to these NBA Finals, man. Let's get to it's here tomorrow night. The talk is, it's here, man. It's time to tip it off, man. It's game 1 tomorrow. It's the Knicks versus the Spurs. Spurs definitely hosting game 1, and it should be a good one, right? It should be a good one. The Spurs overcame the OKC Thunders, and set in a 7-game series and took them to 7 games to beat them, but. What a game on Saturday. Both teams was going at it. Kudos to Shea. He gave it all he had out there. Wish somebody would have helped
phenomenal.
him. Wish somebody could have helped him. Chat homegrown.
Efficient 12 for 21 shooting over trees.
Yeah.
Just showed a very interest, just show his skill and why he won the MVP. This past season, man, that's tough to do.
Right.
The amount of tough shots he was able to take and make, definitely put the team on his back and tried his best. Yeah, man, pack Shed Holmgren the fuck up. Man. Pack his ass up. Listen, if I'm the fucking OKC Thunder this offseason, I am trying to see what I can get in return for Shed Holmgren.
It was just good by a year ago, yo.
Listen,
it was just good.
No, you not only did you run from the work, you just nutted up. Like, this was your opportunity to be the player, or to show that you could be the player. But you nutted up. And when they needed you most in a game 7 on your home floor, you fucking take 2 shots because your scary ass is like Wemby had you shook.
Hey, yo, it was one part of the game. I some broadcaster I do not like really listen to. I just be like locked in and watching the game. he got the ball on the wing. You had Reggie Miller like, go at him. Like Reg supposed to be calling the game. It's like Reg was over there like coaching him. Then he got the ball, got to the basket, and passed it back out. It was like Reggie Miller said, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. And you know Reg, he been through it. He know what's on the line. Yeah. He been through a lot of game sevens. Yeah. If you one of the stars, you're getting paid as one of the stars, right? Come on.
Yeah. He was shook.
4 points in the game 7 when you don't have a Jalen Williams did.
Right. That's why I say like the people were saying like, oh, it would have been a different series if Williams was healthy and if even the kid Mitchell, because he did have a phenomenal series. The series before, I believe it was against was it the Lakers? Yeah, Lakers. He had a really good series before suffering an injury. But that was still a winnable series if Chet Holmgren plays with some type of effort. Yeah, man, you just left my boy. You left my boy on the island,
that was shot, man. It's just, and the other thing too is Wemby too. Like when him and Wemby, I didn't know it goes back to USA basketball.
It go back.
When
Wemby don't like his ass.
He don't like you. Like
he don't like you.
He felt like you beat his team in that. I don't know, it was an 18 under or 17 under nationals. And you got the MVP, and he just been holding on grudges ever since. Like,
everybody been taking a little page out of Michael Jordan's Last Dance and just taking things personally. Yeah, right? And even when Chet Holmgren misses a free throw, Wemby up there clapping and jawing and just happy about it. Like, it's just. The competitive edge is definitely there, and that's something that I like about this Spurs team, the competitive edge, especially on the defensive side. You got Castle, who ain't about to take no shit. That's why I'm interested to see how this matchup is going to go down with him and possibly Brunson.
Big body.
Big body. Who loves to defend. Not, he ain't just out there. He loves to defend. He loves to get after it. So I'm going to see, how they decide to – match that up. The other interesting part would be Cat versus Wemby. Will Wemby? You better not listen. I got a new acronym for you. You better not shed out. You better not shed out. All right. Because Wemby's gonna come to play. He got something personal, and on his mind. I think that. There's a calm and relief, really, because they got through OKC, and I think they have that belief that that's who they had to get through, and once they did that, I think that they're looking at this as a favorable matchup, man. Only because of not only the starters, but you got unsung guys. What's my guy name? Number 30. Oh my goodness.
Oh, for
Spurs, the guy that got cut from Philly. Philly, y'all fucked up. You cut him for Mac McClung? What's my guy name with the fro light-skinned kid? God,
Julian Champagne.
Champagne. No, it's Champagne. Yeah. But I call him Champagne just to be funny. But yeah,
St. John's. From St. John's.
Dude stepped up big time. He from St. John's. He used to playing in New York.
He played on that court. This series.
So make sure you look out for game 3.
It's a lot of
storylines.
Storylines in this, man.
I like that.
Dylan Harper coming back to the tri-state area.
De'Aaron Fox is,
Mike
healthy.
Brown. Mike Brown used to coach De'Aaron Fox before.
Right.
It's a lot of storylines, man.
Right. They do this shit for Pop.
Yeah. And that's why
But Pop been around the team a little bit. They've been getting some motivation from somewhere because I thought it was over after Game 5, and
Pop walked
shout
in that
out to my
locker
guy Pep. He was like, yo. He said Pop walked in the locker room after the game. Yeah. He said, OKC ain't winning another one. And I was like, yeah, you high. Because I just thought that, I didn't know Shet was going to play like a hoe. And, that's exactly what he did. So, they need somebody else, man. Somebody physical, man. I don't.
They talking Giannis. They saying Giannis.
If you go now, OKC go get Giannis, they win the championship next year.
They say Chet and Jalen Williams gonna have to be part of that deal for
package
Giannis.
It.
For Giannis,
that's fine because Mitchell stepped up so much.
They say they need somebody to match Wemby energy, and that's who you
gotta
can't
go.
duck that smoke. That's what you got to go
can't-
through.
And guess what? Guess who not gonna duck it? Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nah, at all.
He will not. So I listen. Like I said, Sam Presti, like they they've been asking them questions. The players, and they alluded to like, listen, Sam Presti the best GM in basketball. We gonna leave it to him, and I'm gonna see how what he gets done in this particular situation.
Hey, listen, I believe they got the number 11th overall pick in this draft too, which is not a bad pick.
That's not a bad pick to have.
Milwaukee, and I believe Milwaukee got some they up there in the top and with pick in this draft. So look, if you get 2 first-round picks in this draft and you can get Chet Holmgren, who, come on, at the end of the day, dude got skills. He's a great defensive player. He definitely could, put the ball in the basket. It's just,
listen, if I'm Shea and I got it back on that plane, I'm going straight to the back. Because I think Presti be on the plane with them sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm going straight to the back, like, yo,
having conversation.
Get shit the fuck out of here. Whatever you gotta do, figure this shit out.
Yeah.
I just talked to Giannis yesterday. Like, yo, I'm just telling you, man. That's how deals get worked.
Right.
Your best players got to go and tell people, like, yo, this ain't what we need, man. This Jew, he straight nutted up on us, man. I don't appreciate that.
4 points.
You got to feel some type of way about
4
that. Not
points,
in the closeout game.
Nah.
God. You took 2 shots. So that means you could have had a better game if
Right.
you were more aggressive. You don't
Right.
know what you could have ended up with.
Hey, Nate from upstate, man.
Your Sixers are trash.
Word.
They're done.
Like, what we doing?
Stick a fork, knife, whatever, spatula, all of that in them, man.
Yeah.
Super done.
Hey, yo, Kyle, you right, man. This is a rematch from 27 years ago, right? And this is crazy. After that NBA Finals, where both teams that went, like San Antonio went up this way, and the Knicks franchise took a plunging down, right? And they never recovered from that NBA Finals, right? So if we looking at, like, it's crazy that these two teams meet again, and you see the young team that, because that was we could say that was a young team with San Antonio with Tim Duncan, I believe was in
Tim
second,
Duncan's in his second
year with the San Antonio Spurs, which
second
he had
or third year, one of the two.
on that team. He had a lot of veteran guys around him, the Avery Johnson, Sean Elliott, and
he had
David Robinson.
veterans.
But this is kind of different. This is a lot of young players on this team, and
I think the Aaron Fox is the vet.
the vet, and with Harrison Barnes,
Right,
is the
Harrison
vet guys,
Barnes.
vet guys, where the other guys are young. So it's kind of different, which I think the more veteran guys is on the New York side. So it's, man, look, man, the Knicks is going to take a lot, right, on both sides of the ball for the Knicks to come through. They're going to have to definitely play how they've been playing in this 11-game win streak to beat the San Antonio Spurs team, which they're young, athletic, and they get after it on defense, right? So, like I said, I want to do the edge thing, right? So, center-wise, right, if we go center, we giving the edge to Wemby, right?
Is he really the center?
Yeah, he's a center. If we're gonna put Champagne and Vessel out there,
Yeah, I guess.
he's a center. So the edge will go between him, Karl Anthony Towns. He'll have that, right? Power forward, we have OG Anunoby and Julian Champagne. OG's winning that, right? Edge.
Champagne.
It's Champagne.
I thought it's champagne.
It's Champagne. We can look it up. Champagne. It might be champagne or champagne. I think it's champagne.
Okay.
All right. But OG got the edge on that. If we go small forward, will be Josh Hart and Vessel, right?
Vessel. Say no.
Come on, Josh Hart.
I don't know if
Mr.
Josh Hart.
Intangible.
I mean, they both play the same way, man. They fucking
Mr.
junkyard dogs.
Vessel got
That's
the
all.
jump shot.
Right.
Offensive game, better offensive game.
Better offensive game.
So
right.
we'll do even. We probably could do even because
You want us to wash it? You can wash it.
even. Shooting guard, Mikal Bridges and Stephen Castle. Probably slight edge to Stephen Castle, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Because Castle, well, because Mikal Bridges got the offense though, right? Castle, he's athletic. He get to the basket. The outside shot is not a knockdown consistently, but Mikal Bridges.
Interesting.
I don't know. Who y'all taking on in the chat, man? Mikal Bridges or Stephon Castle? We got a couple of haters in the chat, so I know where this gonna go. Next one, they say Giannis the 76ers. Stop it, 5. You gonna have to give up Embiid. I don't know. Mikal Bridges has been stepping up in the playoff. After game 3, after that bad game, game 2 he had where he was benched. Definitely has been stepping up. So
this guy's high.
we'll see, man. KD back in no,
I mean, they
that don't
need
sound
somebody
bad.
that can. That's good. Yeah.
KD
But
back
KD
in
been
OKC?
pissing me off. He been pissing
That
me
don't
off
sound
too.
bad.
Fucking
KD
being hurt
would've-
this year and shit or whatever it was. I don't
KD don't sound bad. I ain't think about that. Because they say he's not happy again in Houston. I don't know. KD, I don't know where you're going to be happy at, brother. Like, probably going back. We see a lot of people going back home, man. A lot of people been going back home.
We ain't asked you who you was rooting for, Sleeve. We ain't asked you that shit.
Yeah,
You rooting for the Knicks.
hey.
We don't
Hey,
care.
Sleeves, ain't a problem rooting for the Knicks, my brother. Ain't a problem
We
rooting for the
don't
Knicks.
care.
Ain't a problem, man. Root for the team you want to root
Sleeves,
for.
what's up, man?
You ain't New York. Why wouldn't you be rooting for the Knicks, man? Come on, man.
Because we live in New Jersey.
Hey, New Jersey, New York, it's the same
So
thing.
we don't have a team. There's no such thing.
Same thing,
I don't
man.
do no tri-state. No.
Same thing.
We our own state.
Now, point guard, Jalen Brunson, De'Aaron Fox.
Fox.
Right, we gonna go back and forth with you
Nah,
on that.
for real.
It's big body.
Nah.
It's big body.
Listen, man.
It's big body.
All that
busting.
offense shit is dope, but when you a defensive liability, I have a problem with that.
Hey,
So, you know,
when it's crunch time,
we'll see.
he'll
I mean, we
lock
know
down.
he's the shot maker and, you know, who you go to for your offense when you need a big shot in the big moments. I get all of that part. But I'm just talking about the overall game. You know, Fox could do it on both levels. You know, he can score the basketball, and he does play defense very well, actually. You know, kind of an underrated defender.
What they call him? Swiper something. Swiper.
Yeah, it's Swiper Fox or something like that.
Fox.
Yeah, something like that. So, you know, Jalen Brunson, I know we see the buckets and, you know, ability to get the crowd into it, all of that stuff, but it's like when you got the red joint up like this and, you know, guys are just ole, that don't sit well, man. That can cause you games. You know, that caused them a game in last series.
Hey, listen.
Gotta be able to lock in on the defensive end, man. Jokers be having to hide you. Now that's the interesting part. Where does he go?
Oh, we got him.
No, I'm asking where does he go for the defensive matchup? Because, you know, usually you hide him in defense against somebody who's not as offensively gifted. But where do you go? Because the guards here can play offense and put pressure on you offensively. That's why I said, man, when we think about matchups, and this is not nobody's trying to be a hater or be funny. This is a matchup thing. I just presented a dilemma to you if you're a Knicks fan.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
It's some players out there.
Ain't no
you can hide 'em.
zone in the NBA.
Hey,
so,
it's some players we can hide them on, man. Champagne.
No, Champagne been getting buckets, bro.
okay.
Don't say that. And he bigger.
Hey,
You gonna put him on a big guard?
yo,
Come on,
he
bro.
been
That's
playing,
not
he
gonna
played
work.
against big guards. Kelly Oubre the last series. In the
Kelly
76
Oubre.
series. Who we had him on the last series? It was Dean Wade. They started a couple of games. Matt Strus, they started a couple of games. So look,
Yeah,
Mike
Strus, yeah,
Mike
you can
Brown
hide Strus.
gonna
Nah, we'll see.
get it done.
I'm looking forward to watching how they match this thing up tomorrow.
We'll see. Hey, don't be surprised if you see OG Anunoby on Wemby. All right, too. We're not gonna. Carl Anthony Towns might get some of that matchup, but like down the stretch or beginning of the game, don't be surprised you see OG Anunoby because a couple of times when
Barbecue
they're playing,
chicken, collard greens,
hey,
macaroni and cheese,
not second team on defense.
yams,
Not second team on defense.
cornbread.
You crazy.
I got
OG shut him down when we was at the Garden. OG shut him down in the fourth quarter.
smoked wings over here.
You crazy.
I got some
You must
beef
see
spare
my young
ribs
boy OG
over
go at
here.
it, man. One of the best defensive players in the
I
league.
got some beef spare ribs.
We'll
right
see.
here.
We'll see. No disrespect to Wemby, man. Wemby been doing his thing, 100 grand.
Sweet potato pie.
But look, OG can play from the 1 to the 5. Play defense from the 1 to the 5, bro. What are we talking about, man? Bench. Who the bench? Which bench got the edge?
Spurs.
What they got coming off the bench? Dylan Harper. That's it.
All right.
Cornette, who had the biggest play in that game on Game 7. That block will always be remembered if they ever win this. If they do win this championship, that's a big if. They do win this championship, right? That block will always be remembered. 'Cause that was a turning point in that game, a 4-point swing right there. But come on, they don't got Dylan Harper.
Only? You sure?
Yeah, who else coming off the bench?
Stop, bro.
Who else coming off the bench?
I like Harrison off the bench.
The Barnes, come on, man. Liability, man.
Nah, he could put.
Liability,
he ain't
man.
gonna play no defense, but he still could put the ball in the hoop.
Come on, man. All right.
You think they only got who y'all got?
We got Mitchell Robinson, who's dealing with a little peggy injury.
Stop.
He is questionable for tomorrow, but I think he'll play through it.
Stat line 2
Come on,
7
Miles
and 7.
McBride.
2
You
7
saw what
2 7
Landry
and
Sherman
1
did last series? Landry Sherman was 11 for 12 from 3.
Yeah, that's last year.
Come on. I know these are so-called better defenders, but how that offense been
Ain't
flowing?
No so-called.
How that offense been flowing? I'm just saying. How that offense been flowing? Miles McBride, Jordan Clarkson, who was a 6th man of the year in this league before. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, man? We got 4 legit guys that can put the ball in the basket. Well, not Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is more out there for his defense, but come on, man. Coaches. Mike Brown, right? He been there before. Done that.
Yeah, I give it to Mike Brown.
And shout out to the coaches. I don't think it's the first time we got 2 black coaches coaching in the NBA Finals, but it's back some brothers on both sides coaching in the NBA Finals. So salute to Mitch Johnson and Mike Brown. Will be coaching in the NBA Finals tomorrow night. But it's gonna be interesting, man. Definitely, it's a good matchup. This was last time we was in the NBA Finals. It was against the San Antonio Spurs. They ain't turned out too good, right? I believe they beat us 4-1 in that series. We got one game. No, it wasn't sweet. Don't disrespect us like that, man. We got one. We got one. We got one. Cool. We got one. That was back then when the when the NBA Finals used to do 2-3-2. Where I believe we got the middle game in that series because I think they went up 3-0 on us. We got the middle game, and I was watching that game 5, the final score, which is gonna segue to what we're gonna talk about next. The final score of that game, I believe, was 77-78 in that game 5. And when I say it's gonna segue to what we're gonna talk about, right? It's talking about the GOAT talk, right? With Michael Jordan. When we talk Michael Jordan, LeBron. Michael Jordan played in the era where Jokers was playing defense, right? Playing defense. And I'm like, the other day I'm looking at all these old highlights. I'm like, yo, that was the final score. So just imagine what was the score at halftime, right? It was probably like 38-40 some at halftime. Those are scores we see at end of the first quarters nowadays. Mm-hmm. So it's just like young people, when we talk about this GOAT talk, Jordan was dropping 30, almost 30 a night on back then when you could do this. You could do this. Sometimes when you go to the basket, you wasn't getting that foul call.
It wasn't no defensive 3 seconds.
It wasn't no defensive 3 seconds. So we got to put that in play when we talk GOAT talk, right? Like if the Bulls scored 90, Jordan had 30-some points of that 90. So it's just like
33%.
Yes.
Wow.
It's just like, come on, what are we talking about here? Defense was being played in the 90s when Jordan was back then, when Jordan was doing what he was doing, going on that run. So that was one thing that caught my eye this past week, and I'm like, damn, that final score was 78. I'm like, damn. And Jokers was playing the full season, playing all 82. Wasn't crying. They talking about cutting down the regular season down, right? Already. I think LeBron was one of the ones that even mentioned.
It would be him.
Cutting down the regular. What you mean cutting down?
I watched the pivot with Kenny the Jet Smith, and he said something interesting about why he believed Mike is the GOAT. He said he's the only player that he knows that came into the league one way and left the league better than how he came. Meaning like from a skill set, standpoint, like, the 3-point shot wasn't emphasized. Like Mike did a lot of this shit. His 30,000 points, his plus points, wasn't a lot of 3-pointers. Mid-range god, basically. He did a lot of this from shooting twos, fadeaways and mid-range pull-ups, and it wasn't any waste of movement. You got guys like Harden and the rest of these guys, they'll dribble for 7 seconds and then, go by the guy only to bring it back and then take 2 steps backwards for a step back 3, which is I still to this day believe is a travel or whatever. And, like I said, it wasn't no wasted movement with Mike. He going to pick his spots. He going to take 1 dribble, sometimes 2, and that shit going up, and it's going in. It was efficient basketball when Mike was playing. I just wanted to emphasize that. I just don't want y'all to get confused how this shit go as far as, like, the scoring. The 3-second defensive 3 seconds is a big deal. That's kind of like the Shaquille O'Neal rule. They was trying to get Shaq out of the paint because Shaq used to babysit that shit. If you came into the hole, bruh, it's gonna be punishment. It's gonna be hell to pay. And they made that easier for people for guys to be able to play offense when you have to move the guy in and out of the So just a little different rules. I just urge the younger generation to be more respectful and just be students. They have full games on YouTube too.
They do.
You don't gotta just watch highlights or Last Dance. That's like a microcosm of what really was. You get the full effect when you watch a full game. They do have them. They be about 2 hours commercial free. So you can go check some of the games out, man. Some of the more iconic, historic games. I was just watching the 55 in the Garden the other day. I just had to. I wasn't trying to be funny. I don't know. I just remember that game, and it was something. I forgot what it was. It was something that like slipped my memory. So I was like, let me turn it on real quick because I think this happened. But yeah, man, Mike was frying, man. And then you got. God, yo. I don't know what the fuck. You know what's killing me? Guys like Rich Paul and I call him the basketball version or sports version of academics. Just grown men glazing is weird to me. Like academics, you have a whole platform based on swallowing Drake. I just never understood how guys get money doing that type of stuff and how you don't feel, no like the dignity that you don't feel or that you should feel in just being a alpha. But even Rich Paul with these excuses of why he believed like the stupid shit. It's like, yo.
What you want him to say though, B? Like
they would be 0 for 6. Like, but my thing is this: you should say, and I'm not saying like you shouldn't say Bron is, whatever.
That's what
I
I'm
guess
saying,
because but my thing is like have your own fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like is it? The reason why I'm saying this is because it comes off as if you yourself didn't even do your due diligence and
right.
do your history.
Right.
You know, not understanding that Mike and Bron came in. I mean, not Mike and Bron. Mike and Scotty were groomed together. That's the same thing Kenny Smith was saying, bro. Kenny Smith said, "Yo." What Kenny Smith said? Kenny Smith said, Scotty wasn't. That's what I said last week. Scotty wasn't Scotty when he first came to the league. It took Scotty at least 3-4 years.
Oh, B, we got some LeBron guys in the chat. Got some LeBron guys in the chat. Hey, Karev just checked in the chat. What up, okay? Who is D-Goat? I think it's D-Goat is MJ, man. For me, man. It's, like I said, it hurts for me to say it because I'm a Knicks fan, but it's just like, yo, you gotta give props for this dude. Like, dude was like,
and people say shit like that.
Like, yo,
like we know, like Jordan was a killer, right? And we know his responsibility or his mindset was just kill, score first, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But don't act like Mike couldn't pass. Don't act like Mike, who was 6'6", couldn't rebound. Don't act like people try to downplay who he was as a defender. Like, don't act like Mike ain't used to strap shit.
Yo, talking about passes, 2 of them championships, he didn't take the final shot. He passed it. He made the smart play and passed it to one was BJ. Was it BJ Armstrong for one of Phoenix, if I remember?
No, you talking about the pass that won it? Oh, wait.
No, the pass that won it. Yeah,
that was the Paxson.
One was the Paxson. Oh, that was Paxson. It was Paxson. Then the other one was the Steve Kerr. And one of those series, the Utah series.
The Utah series. Yep.
So there's no GOAT. You got to
disagree. It is. The GOAT is somebody who is the best player to ever put on sneakers and lace them up. No matter what era. We know Mike can play in this era if he was 30 years old. It's easy as fuck. The question is, can these other guys play in that era?
Man, with things that we'll never see.
I mean, we'll never see.
But it was just like, imagine Jordan playing in this era. Like, how many points would drop, yo? Like, and I'm just saying, he was averaging 20. What's Jordan career numbers be?
What?
Like 28, 27 per game?
Nah, Mike averaged 30 a game.
Like, he would have been averaging, I'm going to say 40 a game.
Yeah, give me another 10. Because he was efficient as hell. So.
Come on, man. It's just, look, man. Dude, when the other teams looked like they was playing in sand, Jordan was just playing. It was just like, yo, it was just different levels, yo. Like, bro, it was just like every shot he took, it was going in. It was going in. Jordan in this era would be crazy, especially with the Jordan rules.
Y'all always talking
The Jordan rules. Jordan.
Oh, because they started actually calling fouls. It's the Jordan rule. I don't know if people remember how the Pistons used to fuck Mike like MJ up, bruh. Like, some of that shit wasn't even basketball. Like, y'all say Jordan rule. No, they fucking tightened up on that shit. Like, damn, why are we clotheslining in basketball? Why are we taking guys' legs from up under them? That's not basketball.
But
that's what, like, they started playing with, wrestling rules, cage match.
Right.
Like, why? Because the league tightened up on that takes away. I don't know. And the GOAT talk is not just about Bron and Mike. Like, even with the whole quarterback thing, like with Tom, like, I get he has the most rings. So that's why I call him the most accomplished. He is the most accomplished quarterback. I just don't think that he is the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. There's guys that's better than him at throwing the ball and shit like that. Like, Peyton was an assassin. So Montana, they played in a different era. Montana played when you can actually hit QBs. They stopped hitting QBs because Tom Brady fucking tore his ACL one year. Oh, no, you can't touch them now. If you go low, that's a 15-yard penalty in the fine.
15-yard penalty. And I
You
remember
talking
one
about
game.
Jordan rules,
One
shit.
game. One game. They didn't. They went like near his leg, and it was just like he didn't even hit him, man. It just actually was a turning point. Actually, in one of those games, was it Tennessee they was playing? It was back, and I think it was a Buck around that time, and it was a turning point in the game, man, where it set him up to get the game-winning field goal or game-winning touchdown in that game.
Well, this is what I say to that, Heritage. When you are the guy, when you the face of the league, you get preferential treatment.
Shay, we see what's going on.
LeBron had his years where he got preferential treatment. And amongst others, Kobe, everybody.
We see it with Shea right now. Shea Gilgeous, Alexander.
When you're the guy, when you're the face, you get preferential treatment, bro. So it ain't had nothing to do with some fouls are not created equal. That's just the name of the game. It ain't start with Mike. It's through time, through the years. Shit, the Larry Bird used to get away with so much shit and not be called for a lot of shit. Like, same thing with Magic. When he was the man, preferential treatment. Y'all the only ones that be out here with this Jordan rule bullshit. I don't know what you talking about.
Dick Emersall, right here, a commentator. Dick Emersall is a commentator. Shout out to Dick Emersall. I think he's a commentator. I'm CBS. And why is Peyton never in the GOAT conversation?
Oh, he is. He is to me. The reason,
he fell short so many times though.
He ain't fall short.
It's the team, of course.
Yeah,
it's a team thing.
Man, it's a lot that goes into winning, especially when you're talking about football. It's just so much. Like, I think that he did everything that he could possibly do at the quarterback position to propel and to help his team win. I just think that sometimes they just didn't have it or have everything that they needed. And when they did, they won. For the most part, that second, he should have 3 Super Bowls. He kind of fucked that last one up. He got tricked. Yeah. With the Saints, the one that the Saints won. Mm-hmm. But he was able to get 2 out of his career. That's not easy to do, man. Ask Aaron. Yeah. Aaron's still trying to play.
Yeah. What I was about to say, Peyton. Damn, threw me off. I was about to say Peyton. Damn. Threw me off. He said Dick Emersall ran NBC and rebrand and made Jordan the face of the new NBA after that Magic and Bird era.
Did he make Jordan, or was it Jordan's time?
I hate typing. Salute that. What's it? You can call in, y'all. You can call in. Call in the number. I think Jordan. I know he rebranded NBC, but I think Jordan was getting all the attention, but way before the NBC though.
They knew Jordan was next up.
Yeah.
They knew that.
Commercials.
They knew that. They knew that, man. Mike was about to take the lead to another level, man.
Right.
Larry and once the Laker Boston rivalry ended, because Detroit have ended it and started their winning towards the end. It was over for it. Mm-hmm. And that's when they was like, all right, these guys are on the way out. We need a new face. They didn't want to market Detroit because they were known as the Bad Boy Pistons. It's all about, how you look and stuff like that. And Mike was the prototype. On top of being the best player in the league at the time. So that was an easy call. I don't think it was a force. Who else was you going to brand it? Who was you going to brand?
Now I got my thought. What I was about to say, the Peyton thing. Last week we brought up why Kobe not mentioned, and GOAT talk, and
he mentioned to a lot of people, but he kind of, because he's Mike's carbon copy, it's kind of hard to put him in there because it's like, you copy everything Mike did. You ain't coming with your own flavor. Now you could also. There's some people that say if Mike the GOAT, Kobe the next thing.
Yeah.
And then Bron.
Yeah, that's why when Zay called me up about that, I'm like, he asked me why we don't mention Kobe, and I'm like, yo, Kobe should be
Appreciate
mentioned.
you, heritage.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, I know you gotta leave. I was gonna bring some hip hop stuff to talk to you about what happened this weekend with and I know B is a big fan.
Yeah,
Jay.
motherfuckers just don't know. Man.
Hey, yo, I was about to ask you about what you feel. What's your thoughts about with Jay-Z, man? Cause I was definitely about to ask B. That's the next thing. One of the things I wanted to talk about too. Like we were supposed to see Jay in August. Why they bring Jay out the house in May?
Shit,
In
July.
May and June.
Next month.
Yeah, next month, right? When the show? Is it
July
July?
10th. I'm out.
Okay, July. Okay. But they brought Jay out the house a month early, man. Like Jay, like enough of this,
Jay
man.
been chilling, and he been letting everybody speak their stuff. He ain't been saying nothing to nobody. But it's after a while, it's like, how long I'm gonna let these people attack my character and everything else without saying anything, man. The Jay-Z hate, you were right about that. It's high. I don't know why everybody after Hov.
Right, man.
But you know, it's even people that's trying to say like, yo, the freestyle was weak, and I'm like, yo, y'all motherfuckers. They've been breaking that shit down. It's like y'all don't know. It's not nothing with Hov is ever that simple. It's never what you hear. You gotta listen to that shit for real and be like, oh my god.
Yeah, people saying Lord Deluxe helped Jay with the rhymes. Come on,
man, please. Come on, bruh.
Yeah.
Since when? That's what I'm saying. See, somebody that could put it. We the only people that do that. Somebody that put 30 years in this game.
Right.
Has been through all types of battles, everything like that. Now it has been is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as one of the greatest writers that the game has ever seen. And we sitting here saying that somebody that's, you know, like local as hell is helping Jay write his rhymes.
Crazy.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Was he expected to be at the Roots picnic?
He was headlining.
Oh, he was headlining.
So,
Okay.
They, you know, he was set to perform. They just didn't, you know, they didn't know what was getting ready to come with it.
They ain't know some of Jay's screen too. His jokers got put on there.
Yeah, they worried about, oh, you know, I think he wear wigs and how did he comb the dreads out and it comes to that. I'm just so concerned with the wrong shit, man. Appreciate the art. That's what I said. The freestyle was masterful, but it was really Jay popping his shit. It wasn't even really like, but it's some shit in there that you'd be like, oh, okay. I see what's going on. If you understand what he's saying. Because some of the shit I ain't catch till I listen to it again. Like, oh. Like, but that's Jay. So.
Hip hop and sports is always who is knockoffs and who is the next up. Lack of appreciation is high right now, man. Now my thing is Drake gonna be bold enough? Because Drake has responded to the Meeks, the Kendrick as we see.
It wasn't just Drake that got this though. He addressed a lot of people in
Dame
that.
Dash.
The Dame Dash shit was funny.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez, called them leprechauns.
I ain't know Tory was gonna get one.
Yeah, because his father was wilding, saying that the Rock is gonna crumble, blaming him for, you know, Tory being locked up and a whole bunch of.
With that, when he said that, he bring Beans and Beanie out. Like, come on, what you mean?
Beans and Free.
Beans and Free out. Yeah, you know.
It was an epic performance for the people that I know that went.
Yeah,
they talked about how to, you know, so it just heightens my excitement for July 10th, Reasonable Doubt night when I go, you know, see the concert up close and personal, man. It's just some certain things that are historic that you just can't miss, and this was one of them things, man. They talk about the high demand that he don't have, he irrelevant. You got crackheads like Bobby Schmurder coming out of the woodwork talking about sit down, old head, and all this other stuff when Hov sold out Yankee Stadium in 2 days so quickly that they had to add a third day. So it tells you that the demand is there. You know, he has a fan base, man, and we still alive and kicking. Us millennials, us 80s babies, we still rock with Hov amongst with the other, you know, our OGs as well. So, you know, you just, you know, real music lasts. You can't, you know, and the legends are going to be legends, man. The legends don't fall off, man. So, you know, salute, man.
Yeah, I'm like, what? I actually seen it the next morning, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
My timeline was going crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, Jay-Z,
and all that. They like Jay-Z goes off.
yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, let me tap in. I'm listening to the flow. I'm like, damn man, this is what the game been missing for real.
Yeah.
And then when I went back and I listened to it again, I'm like, all right, let me break down some of these bars. I'm trying to figure out who he talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he addressing somebody. Then when I started hearing, the lady done it up again, I'm like, oh shit, that's Nicki. Okay, he talking about Nicki. Like, that shit was dope, man.
Oh man, so it's gonna be a hot summer, man. It's gonna be a hot summer. So definitely, man.
Speaking of, while we talking about goats, so we had to add the hip hop goat in there.
Yeah, right. Definitely, man. So shout out to Jay, man. Jay started off the summer. Real nice, man. All right, before we head out, man, couple of announcements, man. Next week, actually, our anniversary is actually this Saturday coming up, right? But we're gonna celebrate it next week. Next Tuesday on this show. I'm sending the invites out for sure for people to pull up. Our night here of Off the Top Sports Radio. Yes, it's gonna be a celebration, man. Definitely, if you can't make it, I'm definitely sending some invites out. If you can't make it, tune into the live feed. Well, definitely, you can comment. Or we're going to open up the phone lines too, man. Call in and show your appreciation for sure, because 9 years, that's a lot of years for a podcast, man. We've been running for a long time. You don't see a lot of podcasts running for 9 years, and we've been doing it for sure, man. Every Tuesday, giving y'all that best sports show on internet radio today. So we definitely going to be here. By the time next week, we should be by... Because Monday will be game 3, so we'll have 3 games.
Is it every 2? It's not
every other day. Nah,
I saw the schedule.
It's not every other day.
It is for the first 2 games.
First 2 games, then no
game
games.
Game 1 is Wednesday tomorrow. Yeah. Game 2 is Friday, and then
no Saturday.
No Saturday and Sunday. So game 3 is Monday.
Yes, which is weird.
Game 3
That's
is
why
Monday, and then game 4 is Wednesday. That's how they're doing it.
Game 4 is Wednesday. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So
it'll be 3 games in.
3 games in. Yeah. So we'll get a feel of the conference already, of the finals already with how it's going. So, because by the time Monday we'll be in New York, and we'll see how it's looking. So we'll see. So definitely we'll be live streaming same time, man. Definitely Sleeves, another one in the books, man. Longevity for sure, man. And we wanted to sell it. Last year we did a live show, but we wanted to stay in house this year because next year we got to do it big, man. We definitely got to do it big for sure. So next Tuesday we're here. Definitely let a friend know. Let a friend know for sure. What else? We also started our Chat and Chew, Sports Chat and Chew this past weekend, man. Once again, shout out to Master Pizza, for letting us have the Sports Chat and Truth this past weekend. And like I said, we're going to travel with it. This weekend going to be tough because there's so much going on this weekend. Been invited to a couple of things, man. Shout out to Donald Stewart, who was up here a couple of years ago. Donald Stewart, he's also having his camp this past weekend. I believe is in Hillside High School. So he definitely invited me over there. So I'm gonna definitely show my face for sure. Show him support. I think he's gonna have Giants cornerback Paulson Adebo in the building. So definitely a good one. And then the East is football. That is that day. It is next Tuesday.
Yeah, Roberson.
I don't know why they used to make that game on Monday. I don't know why they switch it on Tuesday, but
it's at 7.
Yeah, it's at 7. Yeah, man. Shout out to Coach Mark Ingram, man. He's the head coach on the East Side, doing his thing. I definitely looked at the roster too. The good roster too, man. So Hopefully y'all pull it out for the East, man. It's at Paul Robeson this year, right? It's back at Paul Robeson. So shout out to Coach Mark Ingram and the East team for sure. Go get that win. All right. Definitely it is the same. I definitely forgot about that. But talking about the chat and chew, we definitely gonna try to move around with it, man. I was trying to see. I know I wanted to do Uncle Peach Chicken for sure. I was talking to Ty today about it, but like I said, this weekend is a lot going on. The next few weekends is gonna be a lot going on, man, with proms and graduations and all that stuff. June is a pretty busy week. That's why my brother Jay usually do the gala in June, but he had now moved it now to October, November now, because a lot of people just can't make it in June, right? So you feel like October, November is a good time to move the gala too. So, but yeah, man. Yeah, we got a lot of things coming up, man. The chat and choose, we definitely gonna continue moving that around. The anniversary show, once again, is next week. We're gonna have a couple of people definitely stopping by. I'm gonna get a DJ. I'm still up in the air with that, but we'll see about that, man. And yeah, man. That's pretty much it, man. B, you got anything before we head out, man?
Nah. Peace and blessings. I just want to say rest in peace to my man Daryl Carter, a.k.a. Woo. Broke my heart this weekend, man. Mm-hmm. So one of the solid guys. So, the Dogtown family, everybody, just keep the family in prayers and our condolences.
Yes, definitely condolences go out to the family.
One.
Yeah, definitely. Used to see him around all the time, for sure. All right. We got the Blazing Smith show coming up next on the H Squad Rubber Radio YouTube TV. So stay locked in and check out the craziest 2 hours of your life. And we'll be back here same time, same place next week to celebrate 9 years of Off the Top Sports Radio. Hopefully, when I come back and I'm sitting right here, I'm up 3-0 against the Spurs. We didn't even give out predictions.
Spurs in 5.
Spurs in 5. Okay. I got Knicks in 6. We ended it at the Garden. And you know what's crazy, B? Game 6, right, is going to be a crazy day, right, in the tri-state area. I believe the World Cup will be here. They playing in France. One of the popular teams, actually, the reigning World Cup champions, will be playing in MetLife Stadium. Game 6, if it do happen, will be going on in the Garden. So it's gonna be a lot going on that day, man, for sure. Somebody trying to hire me that day to DJ too. I don't know if I'm gonna take the gig or not. I don't like turning down money, but it might be the day if it's game 6 still going on. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, man. But yeah, man, it should be a good one that day, man. So when the Knicks win, y'all need to hit the parade and get video. I don't know, B gonna hit the parade. I'm outside. All right, if they win, I'm outside. Soon as the trophy go up, I ain't gonna be home for a couple of days. All right, if it do happen, I ain't gonna be home. I'm letting y'all know that now. Zay, I might be absent. All right, I'm letting you know that now. Somebody might just fill in for me. I'm being in New York for a week. All right, I'll be in New York for a week.
You'll be here.
All right, I'll be in New York for a week,
going
man.
To Texas.
All right, I'll be in New York for a week.
Get on that flight to Texas.
All right. With that being said, man, we out. Deuces.
That shit crazy. Really got me thinking about you. And my fault. For real.
Fucked around and thought about you. Thought that I'd be fine without you.
I really thought.
Searched around for your type of love.
Yeah.
Now it sort of feel like our time is up.
Yeah.
Asking your best friend to line it up.
Where she at?
Thought that I'd be fine without you.
I really thought.
No, you my twin, for that food.
Cross all your T's and you dotted the I's.
All right, yo.
remember when you finally decide it's supposed to be us, the new Bonnie and Clyde. Know where I left you at, trying to double back. Coming with my heart attached like a double tap. Ladies really want from me, they can never have. Only give them half of me, cause you my other half, my better half for that. Are you cause you make up, it's better after that. You ain't gotta tell me you meant to match your neck. Kisses on your neck, you wetter after that. I get her back to back, where I go, really thinking that I'll be fine without you. I done lost it all, even lost my mind without you. I done checked the gram, I done thought about you, me and you was moving fast. I'ma take my time without you, for real. Yeah.
Fucked around and thought about you.
Yeah.
Thought that I'd be fine without you. Searched all around for your type of love. Now it sort of feel like our time is up. Asking your best friend to line it up. Bring it back. Thought that I'd be fine without you.
I did. I lied.
Fucked around and thought
Used to be the couple goals, we was so cutting. Image of you at the road with the gold bubble. Whoever trying to get with you, they nail no trouble. Ain't a killer, but I up the pole if the bro touch you. Blocked on the socials, I'm back trapping again. I done made a fence, now I'm tapping again. That's why I really miss you. Let's backtrack with a plan, girl. I even sent your bestie a cash out for a band. Like, where she be at? Who she be with? Said she hate me. Do she mean it? Y'all share locations, right? What can I see it? She sent my paper back and told me I should keep it, but who's smoother than I? Who choosing to lie? The way we used to lay it was too smoother than Kai. It don't even matter if you move to the bar, all the places you could be, but you choosing my mind. Goddamn. For real.
fucked around and thought about you. Thought that I'd be fine without you. Searched all around for your type of love. Now it sort of feel like our time is up. Asking your best friend to line it up. Bring it back. Thought that I'd be fine without you.